Alright guys, how's it going? So I have just bottled Gorilla Radio, which for those of you who don't know is my last brew. First brew with pH adjusted and fermentation control. So I'm really excited. It's tasting pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. I've got a brew on the go. If you can just see, what am I pointing like there? Where my finger is now, there. Mosaic Melon V2. I'm just going to show you actually. Let's get you in on the action because you never see any brew footage. I think you think that it just appears. There, look, proof. Hops. Look, hops. Oh, some mosaic and whole melon. Mosaic melon. It writes itself, fellas. So. V2, I'm just going to run through very, very quickly because I don't want this to be a fucking 30-minute, War and Peace thing. So I've done the pH. I've not nailed how to do it to get it down to like 5.2. I just never quite get there, but I get in like 5.6-ish, which I think it is now. Good enough for me. You know what? Fuck it. So fermentables, we have 2.6 kilo of pale malt, 900 grams of wheat, 100 grams of crystal 60 or medium crystal-ish roughly, and 175 grams of carapils. So 23 litres, maybe 22, 21-ish in the fermenter. So hops should have been 10 grams of Warrior first wort. It's now 14. I haven't adjusted the IBUs. I have no idea how that's going to affect it. Never mind. It could do with being a little more bitter, actually, to be fair. The first one, I've sort of kept the IBUs the same, so I don't think this will affect it too much. 10 grams of mosaic, 15 minutes left of the boil, and 10 minutes. No, sorry, did I say? I said 10 grams of mosaic at 15, didn't I? Yeah. Anyway, 15 grams of whole melon at 10. 15 grams of whole melon at 5, 45 grams of whole melon at flame out, and 50 grams of mosaic at flame out, and roughly, depending on what I've got left, 40 grams of mosaic dry hop, and 25 grams of whole melon. I've got a little bit of Summit left in the freezer. Do I chuck that in? I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with this. This recipe is a lot simpler than my last one. Very, very little crystal malt. Bit of carapils for head retention, wheat, pale malt. Simple. Stripped it back. Been chatting to a few people and sort of the thing I've gathered from it is that I need to strip my recipes right back. There's too many ingredients. I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I just need to strip everything back and go simple and build from there and see what, and also if there's less crystal in this brew, I'm hoping the hops will shine even more because it's something there not to take it away. There's just enough maybe just to carry it a little bit. So that's the intention. So that's my brew day footage. Congratulations. You've watched a jam. Alright. I've had some beer mail from Steve Ogden. This is his freewheeler Vic Secret. Graham Wheeler died recently, sadly, passed away. So he did some tribute brews. He did this one brew, did a split batch, and one with Vic Secret, one with Motueka. Now, so he mashed a full volume and then did 2 boils, I think. I did the Motueka one, which if that doesn't see the light of day, because I was a bit half cut when I did it, but that brew was exceptional. Absolutely phenomenal. So much so, I want to do a single hot Motueka brew myself. That was my original plan. Now I'm thinking, do I do a lemon and lime? Lemon drop, Motueka. Nice, easy, simple pale ale. Steve's been giving me a lot of tips on sort of additions to grain bills as well. So you've got your pale malt. He suggested using Cara Munich 2, I think. caramel, etc. I do need to branch out and stop using Crystal 60 or medium crystal, because it's fine, but I think time to move on and venture out and do something else. So this is his Vic Secret. I have had a single hop Vic Secret off Red Dog Brewer, I believe. Nice hiss. I'm just going to crack it open. Whoa, it's a bit lively, that. His last one was a bit lively, so I apologise, Steve. Whoa, shit. That is super lively. This might be the slowest pour in the world. Both are very highly carbed. I can see yeast floating in there. I'm so sorry, dude. You know, you can just see it floating in and you just think, I can't stop this. But bit of yeast never bothered me. Won't kill you. I think I'm going to leave it there. So that will have contributed to the murkiness of this. So sorry, mate, but that is so... Right, you can't. Can you see anything on there? That is absolutely streaming up. Let's get rid of that light a bit. There we go. The last one tried to escape the glass as well. Absolutely. I think I've got a bit of hop floating in there somewhere. It's dancing around, it's loving it. Just as excited as I am. Cheers, Steve. Let's dive in. Oh, wow. For the first time ever, I think I've tasted a hop that actually tastes like maybe it smells out of the actual pack when it's fresh out the pellets. Well, it's not fresh when it's pellets, is it? But you know what I mean. Vic Secret's a lovely hop. I'm gonna say actually, I think they're both sort of New World, New Zealand. Are they New Zealand? Are they both New Zealand? I can't remember. I think a blend of the two hops actually, Motueka and Vic Secret. This is the beauty of single hop brews. I think you're bittered with Warrior, but yeah, fantastic. I better leave some of this for the obligatory photo on the BrewTube Facebook group, hadn't I? But that's bloody beautiful, that. It's 5.6 and 28 IBUs. I think it did the Motueka to the same amount of IBUs as well. My nose has suddenly just decided to become blocked as I'm about to do a review, which is really fucking annoying. There's a very sweet aroma on that. What am I getting? I'm just aware this room is slowly steaming up. Oh, I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to look at the hop profile. I should have researched the hop profile before I dived in, but... Jamie Welton. Jamie Welton? Who's Jamie Welton? Twat. Jamie Walton viewed this on Facebook and said it was Belting beer. He's fucking right, folks. Oh, both are. Absolutely stunning. If I had to pick one, ooh, I don't know if I could. I was a fan of the Motueka and now I'm equally a fan of this. Beautiful. Almost like a bit of a stone fruit. Is it a stone fruit? I don't know. This is what I mean. I can't. I don't know. Cracking job, Steve. And the brew that's currently in there, that will be, give you some updates on that. I am actually, as well, just while I'm here, Belgian thingy, a little bit of an update on that. I've tried a couple of bottles of it. It's really young still. It's literally a week in a bottle. Oh, before I get to that, sorry, really, really quickly. My Aussie Rye IPA, shit. Shit. No one's getting that. It's shit. Shit. No, not happy with it. I'll save some bottles of it and just see how it goes. But no, shit. You get the idea. Belgian thingy, week in a bottle. The idea is still good. The theme of it, you know, New World, maybe old noble hops, Belgian style. Changed the yeast out on this one. I've changed quite a lot. To be honest, the whole thing's changed. The only thing that actually is the same is the Tettnang. But you know, that's the idea of it. The whole idea of the brew itself. But I think I use Cross My Loof Belgian yeast. It's not what I wanted. Too much banana, not enough spice. I think I need to maybe go for like a Saison. What did I use? What did I use last time? M41. Mangoes Jack's M41. Just a Belgian ale yeast. It was phenomenal. The flavours off that brew, off that beer were fantastic in terms of yeast esters. You're not that drunk, Tone. You're not even anywhere near. So yeah, this tastes a lot like their Crystal Weizen yeast, which is fine for a wheat beer, which is awesome for a wheat beer in terms of banana, all that. When you drive the yeast, no. Whether it'll die down, whether it'll change, whether the hop, it's a week in the bottle. Let's be honest. But I like to see how it develops, and I'm sort of intrigued to see when it becomes good. I'll try and age this a little bit. Not happening, is it? So, Guerrilla Radio, bottled. Mosaic Melon, boiling. Steve Ogden, Heathern Brewer, awesome. Aussie IPA, Rye IPA, shit. Belgian thingy, undecided. And I'm out of here. See you later, folks.